Nate Newton now is joining us, one of the great Cowboys of all time. 3 Super Bowls, 6 Pro Bowls, and Nate is joining us watching I imagine, are you at the Chargers-Cowboys joint practice right now, Nate?
Yes, I am. I mean, boy, it is beautiful out here, Mr. Hurd. Is it the Hurd or Mr. Hurd or Colin? Which one is it? Or is it Colin Cowherd? Which one is it?
Nate, you can call me whatever you want. I will say this. I always worry when we're talking about the coach before a season starts. And you open up with Brady, and you open up with Burrow, and everybody loves Dan Quinn. Would you be a little uneasy that we're already banging on Mike McCarthy, and it's the preseason?
As a coach, you don't have time to think about it. You have to go out and do what you have to do. But as media guys such as us, we thinking about it because is they setting this up for a future coach? Is they bringing these players in? What is it going to take to keep him here, and what is it going to take to get him out of here? I mean, and when your owner come out and say the things that disturbs me during the opening ceremonies, the thing that disturbs me is everybody's asking me about my coach. Well, we didn't leak that out. That had to come from somewhere, and it didn't come from the media.
17 penalties. They led the league last year. Nate, I don't mind occasional defensive penalties, but it does worry me. I don't remember the Aikman-Nate Newton Cowboys having a lot of penalties. That's a lot, Nate, and that's a lot of offensive penalties, is it not?
A lot when it's coming from your offensive line. 3 with the left tackle, 2 with the left guard. That's too many because one guy's your left tackle is your swing tackle, and your left guard is a potential starter here if he can continue to grow in training camp. So that is a worry that we finished with last year, and all of a sudden we're starting with it this year. Oh, man, don't show that photo on TV. That's nightmarish.
Yeah. Listen, there was Antonio Brown said the other day, have Jerry Jones call me. He can be kind of a toxic guy, but if CeeDee Lamb got hurt, your receiving core is really thin, Nate. There's a lot of unproven stuff there. Would you roll the dice on Antonio Brown?
No, I wouldn't. What they need now is stability. And if you're going to go out and get veteran guys, other veterans out there, I love Antonio Brown. I've had personal relations with him through Deion Sanders, but I've seen some of the things he's done. And when we need him the most, he's been known to let you down. So, Antonio, love you. No, sir, not with the Dallas Cowboys.
Amari Cooper's gone. Dak's record without Amari, his passer rating's in the 80s. Nate, Amari's a route runner. He's a technician. Are you concerned they don't have one of those on the staff now in the receiving corps?
We don't. And what we're trying to do now is they're working CeeDee Lamb overtime on his routes and making sure that he's that guy. But until you understand what a number one receiver means and the responsibilities that you have as being a route runner, he has to be able to run out of the 9-10 routes in the route tree that we want you to run 7 of them excellent and the other 3 good. So he has to learn that. And I've talked to him personally. He says time going, he will get better. And he knows that's one of the things he has to work on.
How much, in your opinion, Nate, does Zeke have in the tank?
If we're going by the back that I saw at Ohio State in the first 2 years with the Cowboys, I think he's probably about 70% of that, maybe 80% of that. But I think what he may have lost as far as the explosion, I think he's gained, and it's the same thing I'm talking about. His quickness, his vision of the field, to understand what is going on and how to read the defenses a little bit better. I think Zeke has a lot left, but I think you feature Tony Pollard early in the year so Zeke can be more of a threat at the end of the year if they can get good enough to be in the playoffs.
By the way, you're at the Justin Herbert Chargers practice today. Have you gotten a look at Justin Herbert? Any thoughts on that?
You know what? For a guy that a lot of people just question coming out of school, that dude is a beast. He's a beast, and I think he's beginning to understand what is actually him from his team. For his being an iconic player. But man, if he can start lighting it up in L.A., boy, he's going to be the next Hollywood easily.
Yeah. By the way, didn't your younger brother play in the NFL for a while?
Yes, sir. The Newton brothers, man. Timothy Newton drafted in the 6th round by the Minnesota Vikings nose guard. Started out at the University of Florida as a linebacker. Ed his way into a nose guard.
How about that? You look great. You're always in a good mood. Cowboy Charger camp. Thank you for coming on the show with late notice. I appreciate it.
I heard.
Hi, everybody. Thanks for watching. Subscribe here to get the latest from the show. Also, be sure to check out more of the best clips from The Herd or go watch a few segments from other shows on FS1.